G'day Skate Champions and welcome to Skatember 2021, day 16. It is the day of Flatground Frontside, and I realised that I don't know an awful lot of frontside tricks on Flatground, which is a bit weird because I find them a bit easy, but don't know many variations. So we'll just go have a little play with them and see how we go. So I might have said that I was pretty decent at my front 180s, but I definitely found them difficult today. Did my fakie front 180s as well, and then my bogey trick of all time, other than the heel flip, is the front side pop shove it. I'm really close to it, but can never quite get there, and I put a lot of effort into this. It takes a lot of my energy. I'd either not rotate it 180 degrees and I'd get a toe drag, or I'd rotate it and I just couldn't get both feet anywhere near. And Wayne was with me today, and we're a competitive bunch of people, so we were just pushing each other a little bit to try and encourage me to get it for today, and that certainly helped. I did land one and then realized that my phone had stopped recording, so I had to go back and get another one, but you know, two to make it true. I did only get the two today, but yeah, that's just that trick for me. It's a real bogey, but yeah, see you legends tomorrow. Pretty happy that I got that one. I definitely have to keep practicing them. Let's go. All right, Skatember day 16, transition nose. I've got a couple of tricks I want to play around with today and just do a few variations all on the nose. Let's go. I moved around the horseshoe to just a little part which is a little bit higher. I've never done nose stalls here before, and I tried to rush into kind of like a nose stall tail grab. You know, skateboarding giveth and skateboarding taketh. I think it was just completely unbalanced coming into the switch drop in. And luckily, I think this looked worse than it was, but I did move immediately onto the trick, which I did want to get on this high part, which is the nose pick to back disaster. And I've shaken off the fears and just getting the timing a little bit right. It's definitely a nice feeling trick. It was one that I learned on the road to the just nose pick regular in, which is just, you know, way above my pay grade. I did then try and get a couple of like nose stall reverts, but they were not going to go my way on the larger side, so I moved to the shorter side of the horseshoe, and once again, it decided to take from me. I landed on exactly the same spot, but tried to just push forward a little bit and get one. But yep, that's I guess a successful day in Skatember. It's definitely a painful day in Skatember, but we'll just crack on. I'll see you legends tomorrow. Day 18, we're at Melrose Skate Park where we have that nice little ledge, and today it's going to be ledge tail. I'm going to struggle with this like I do with other ledge tricks, so we're just going to do our best. Alright, this was as hard as I expected. I just did some fakie tail stalls on the really low part and then tried to do like a front 180, like a front tail, and I spent way too long on that, just couldn't get it at all. Couldn't get that body weight distribution onto the back tail, and then so I just moved on to fakie tail slides, and these were much better. I got a couple of them, and it was again just learning to move your feet and shift them to the tail, and then just get a little bit of distance on that slide, and then come out regular. And then just to wrap up, I tried fakie tail, and I was just trying to do a like a shove it out, and I got one of those, which was pretty happy with. I was also trying to do it so I could go tail to tail sort of thing, which would be pretty cool on transition to learn as well. But yeah, not today, maybe another day. But yeah, quick one, pretty happy with it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, day 19, the step off. I'm probably going to try a few no comply variations, maybe a little caveman. I'm not particularly good at any of these, but that's what Skatember is all about, just trying things that you don't try all the time and just enjoy yourself. Let's go. Now, I pre-warned you that I wasn't very good at these, and this no comply 180 or these attempts really do show it. I really need to work on getting the rotation and just sort of going in one motion with the foot plant. Then I worked on a no comply shove it. And I haven't done one of these before, so that was pretty interesting. Achievable, but still gave me a little bit of a headache. Then I tried a caveman, just sort of flicking up into my hand and then jump back on. Then I tried one of my favorite no comply tricks, which is actually 3 steps. You kind of run with the board, grab the tail and rotate the board 180 and do a caveman into it. I ended the session with trying some strawberry milkshakes, which is kind of like a no comply impossible, I suppose. Once again, kind of hesitating on that foot placement, and it seems like 2 whole motions rather than one smooth one. And I'd been thinking about this last one, which I was just experimenting with for a little bit, which is kind of like a nollie no comply impossible, or maybe some sort of like roundabout thing. I'm not really sure. But that was a fun session, nice and light on the legs, coming towards that 20-day mark. So, yep, thanks for watching. I'll see you legends tomorrow. All right, day 20. We're gonna wrap this set of 5 days up with transition grind. I'm here at my local and we're going to just work on a few frontside, backside grinds and see if we can get some combinations in there. See how we go. All right, started off with a big drop in to get some speed and try and get a lengthy backside 50-50 grind. The only trouble I had here was really just trying to lock into that small coping, and then moved over to the other side to get a frontside 50-50 grind. Always not a comfortable side for me. So it took a few attempts to get one with, you know, a little bit of distance. And after that, this is where my morning kind of just went off the rails. I was going for a front 50-50 axle stall to tail stall back in. And I just soaked up time and energy into this one. And then at the end of an energetic workout, I think I got like 2 kind of okay ones. Moved on for 2 more tricks. The backside alley-oop, where the nose pick from the other day comes in a little bit handy. Scotty will know what I'm talking about there. And I just kept over kicking it, and I got one very, very short on the grind. So got to keep working at that one. And then last but not least, I went in for something that I've never got before, which is a backside 5-0 grind. I threw a handful of attempts at this one because the park was starting to fill up, and I got a little bit of movement, but fell into sort of the 50-50, and a couple I fell into sort of Smiths, which was, you know, still a roll away. So plenty of progress to go for those particular tricks today. Not a lot of tricks, but I'm pretty happy with today. Pretty happy with the last 5 days. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you legends for days 21 to 25. Let's go. Let's get everyday skate timber. Come on. Skateboard cordial.